Hey Jim, this is Paul with Ingenuity Precision. I got your email and your message. You wanted to know a little bit about what I posted for those guys the other day. So, I don't know if you're aware. I think you're aware. So, for the past year and a half, I came out with this Ingenuity powder meter, which went on this side stand, and it was an upgrade for the auto trickler. If you had a V3 or a V4, this disc system, it really just replaced the straw trickler, which was the problem. So, anyways, I've had a great demand and had plans all along to come out with a complete system, and this is what it is. We're getting really close. I'm trying to release this. I'm hoping for November. We'll see. We just got a few things left to get supplies on the electronics and stuff, mostly the cases made and stuff like that. But how it works is I designed a completely new powder dump that's never been done in history that I'm aware of. Um, Basically, I have a hopper, and it has a oh sorry, it has a shut-off valve right here that has a good detent to it. And when you sit it down on here, when you open it, it locks it to the base, so you can't accidentally take it off and dump powder everywhere. This is our powder throw. It's a bottom block and a top block that bolt together. There's a motor controlling a swing arm. Really, all I'm doing is controlling gravity. I've got some different bushings that go in the top for different powders, and the instructions tell you, when you enter into the electronics, I want H4350. It's going to tell you what bushing to put in it, what disc to put into the cup, and you're good to go. But basically, the way it works is you open it. Now it's locked on. It can't come off, and you've primed the channel down through there. So the first thing we're going to do is we go over to our electronics, and what we're going to do is we're going to calibrate the dropper, and it's also going to calibrate the disc. It's going to turn it so many revolutions and measure how much it dropped. The dropper, it's going to drop in 10 millisecond increments and build a repertoire from there, so it knows how much time to open for said charge weight. So you just go into the calibration. We're going to do a full calibration, and that is it. Zero the scale, full calibration. I've got it set to calibrate kind of short for what I'm doing here for you today, so it's going to drop like 15. And once you do a calibration on a certain powder, it's saved, so you won't have to do it again. It drops the initial load in about a tenth or 2/10 of a second. It's extremely fast. So right now it's adding up a cumulative addition of how much it's dropping. Now it's going to calibrate and turn the disc so many turns, measure how much it dropped, and it's done. So now we can just say we want to do 40 grains. So we can come over to the electronics and set our target for 40 grains, zero our scale, activate it, and it's going to drop a grain and a half shy, and then the disc is going to finish. So and you can also set the acceptability. I know Auto Trickler and everybody else's is plus or minus 0.2 200ths of a grain. I made my electronics to where you can set your acceptability to your charge weight to 0. And you can get there on a lot of powders like Varget, small powders that the kernels are small enough. You can make it perfect every charge. So anyways, that's something else you can do. But if you want to change the target weight, we want to go 41 grains, or even if let's just say we wanted to go all the way to 45 grains, reset a target to 45, zero the scale. Now it's going to drop a little bit closer to 45 and finish at 45. So the other thing I really like about it is cleanup, or changing from powder to powder. So you're going to empty everything. You're going to turn this off. You're going to close the valve. We're going to hit the button over here, which is going to drop what's left in the dropper. Just hit it a couple of times, make sure the channel is empty. Take it off, and now you can go dump this back in your jug. Really cool feature, if you can see this, is it's a flat bottom. So it sets down on the bench. You can fill it. It's not going to topple over. You can take it and put it right on top of your jug, open the valve, and it's going to empty in there, walk away. Takes just a second. And then changing powder out of the disc has always been as simple as just emptying it. If you need to put a different disc in for a different powder. So that's pretty much how easy it is to empty things and change from powder to powder. And it doesn't really care what powder. Anything's going to flow through it. On powders that you probably don't mess with a lot, but your really, really fine pistol powders, the dropper itself will drop really small charges within plus or minus a tenth, just the dropper all day long. So if somebody's reloading just for plinking or something, you don't even have to trickle that up. But anyways, I just thought it'd be better to show you in a video kind of what it is. Like I say, I'm hoping to have it released here in the next few months. And if you got any other questions, give me a holler. See ya. Bye.